Yeah. Okay. Here.
Yes, yes. Perfect.
Yeah, you get really nice view here.
This one is look bad, but it's simple. The first one. I don't know if you felt it right or not.
I don't think I can do that.
Okay.
Or maybe you can film from there. Or if I give you the camera,
Yes.
maybe you can...
Yes, if you want. Make a turn.
Okay.
Okay. I'm born in here. I'm born here and I raised here and I live here since I'm born. I was the only one who was born and raised here of my sisters. That's the front gate, the main gate. The parking, just under.
Can you show me?
Yes, come on. Salut Philippe. On fait un petit documentaire sur le Buisson.
Pardon ?
On fait un petit documentaire sur le Buisson.
Ah oui, ah bah ça tombe bien.
Ouais. Donc on faut que je lui montre le parking vite fait.
Et les gars qui travaillent dans le parking ?
Au passage, les voisins qui habitent ici. Et... Philippe, mon nom des champs. Voisin.
Bonjour.
C'est Alex. Le parking. Ah merde. Bon. Bah, j'avais essayé de réparer ça, mais ça n'a pas tenu en fait. Putain. What?
There's place for everyone?
Yes. Each family has a place for the car. And we kept a place for the scooter behind the bike. Mailbox for everybody. And this one is mine. And I've got mail. The main cour. To say it. La salle commune. We've got two big speakers and a great amplifier. We've done great party. Yes, birthday or everything you need. But party, it's great, but the problem is the neighbor. Mm, this make a lot of noise here, and because of the configuration around, it makes a lot of noise. And our neighbors just behind, they don't really like the party here. That's why we've got a carnet in which you can write what's going on each day. So if you get a party, you have to write it 2 weeks before. It's raining. For your camera. The garden.
For everyone.
Yes. We've got a basket, balançoire. On a même un barbecue derrière. Ping pong. You can play when you want. Here, everybody can sit here. It's for everyone. For lunch, goûter. Tu veux. Bienvenue. I'm studying architecture in Marne-la-Vallée. And yes, I think this building has a great influence on me for this. It's sure. Yes. This building was built in 2 parts. The old one, which was renewal. From the old building, it just stayed the main wooden structure here. We can see here, the wood structure which is here was the old one. Mm-hmm. And this one is the new one. As you can see, just behind you, it's concrete.
Yeah.
It's the new structure, and the new one, which is built in function of the old one. The old one, which is, I think, funny, is that they just kept the wooden structure. They made just étages, I don't know, floors, with no wall behind. And before, when it was all built, they decide, okay, this family wants piece like this family wants piece like this, so we can compose the space with which they want. But at the beginning, there was just floor empty. There was nothing on it. I must show you some photos. It was being more explicit. So the Buisson before. The main entry. Nowadays there is the parking here, and the hotel, etc. This is the main buildings, which was here before, and the old wooden structure that we keep it. We kept all this, and we destruct everything else. We just kept the structure, the wooden structure, those things, which was really beautiful. Though this was before, but during the construction we keep this, and after we all construct everything, there was just empty stage. This is behind. This is where is the garden actually. The garden actually, and the balançoire. I don't know how to say it.
The swing.
The swing. And before, after we just kept the wooden structure, there was just a floor completely empty. And after, we decided how do you cut the spaces. That is before. You can see here, it's blocked, and after we moved those panels. But the main shims, the main form is already here. This is during the construction, the project. So now the chantier. It was a huge things because you have to keep these buildings holding fine, and everything goes wrong around. Hard. This is for the parking, and after there is a bus. Peoples who will live here. Those people are living here now, and they say they're seeing where they will live. And this is the new building, which you can see here. The walls, it's only concrete, just the wooden structure is just for the roof, and unlike the old buildings, which the structure is wood. But it was really well fixed. The old building were well fixed because it was really old. This is where we are actually. We are actually here. This is the kitchen, the room of. This is my mother's and maybe my sister or me. I think it's Jan. Here. And it's my mother, and this was the room just up there, here. A long time ago. I wasn't born. The new buildings, and you can see this is balloon frame structure. We call this. C'est ça la photo qu'il y avait dans le bouquin de mon prof. C'est ici ça. Wow. Ça c'est le vieux bâtiment. Ça. Okay. The entry.
What are they doing?
I think it's for the water or electricity, everything. The cables. And finish. The architect who built this was fond of how do we call of him? Buisson. He was fond of him. So you can see there is many bricks, red bricks here, which is the favorite material of Cannes. And he learned this kind of geometric découpage with him. So it's not just cubic volume. And I think it's really great. I think the raw materials you can see here there is nothing on it. Nowadays, if we build something like this, there's something dessus. Un enduit ou de la peinture. Quelque chose, something to make it just soft and plat. And I really love this. It's really raw, but it's fine. The problem is insulation. There is a big problem of insulation here because of those walls, which is raw, and there is many glasses, and there are not really good quality glasses. So in winter it's a little bit hard. Yeah. The principle of here is that the families can ask what they want in their apartment. So I think there is not many places in the world where you can ask, I want to see my fire, my cheminée, fireplace from my bathrooms. There was one person who asked it to see the fire from his bathroom. The architect has to brainstorming to make all the ones together. It was really hard, I think. It's not easy. Yeah, there is 13 families now, and at the beginning there was 13 too, and everybody is owners of their apartment. And the first apartment which was sold, it was this year's. All the people who lived here are here from the beginning. By the moment you open your door and you close it, it's private. But when you open and you're outside, it's public, and it's for every families of the collectivity. It's for everybody. The parking is shared. The places that we saw behind is buanderie, so the washing machine and the party places, we called it like this, and all the little spaces with tables and stuff, it's all public. There is a schedule to the washing machine, so I have several time to put my stuff in the machine and not away. So it's a little strange, but it works well. Sometimes there is like confrontation, but it works well. What do we have? We have like many. Each years we've got a time in spring when we wash everything in the common parts. So every common parts we wash it together with Karcher and everything. It's funny. It's a great moment. And here we've got little paper to say please. Sécher à deux, normal, merci. Weekend. And each family has the paper. Catherine Gauthier, Marie Pullman, Madame Rucheton, ça c'est Mimi, Maudon Deschamps, c'est celui qu'on a croisé dans le parking. Michel Michaud, c'est celle qui m'a donné la clé. Et mine, c'est ne pas sécher, sécher. Depend on this. Sécher is for the séchoir. Toilet. This place, my room, I loved it because it wasn't my room before, it was my sister's room, and I moved in and I'm just loving it. I was away, far away. This was my sister's room, this was my other sister's room, and upstairs this was the parents' rooms, and I was away here. But it was cool because I can go away from night slowly and quietly. My parents know nothing. Public spaces. I love it. It's really cool. There is no noise. It's always silence, calm. It's really cool. For children, it's great here. You can go to your neighbors, to another one, to another one, to another one. You're never in home all day long. Your parents don't ask anything because they know that you are just here or just here or just here, not far. My friend in my college or primary school was very happy when we came here. There is space and etc. It was cool. There was kids of my age, my generation, and people of the generation of my sisters, and all together we always have good times. And it was really cool because I get out of here, I go to my neighbors, and it was like if I was home again. I get in, and it was always home. Now we are grown up, and it's different because we take different ways. So we not meeting a lot, but it was cool. There is some problems that you can see from just staying 1 or 2 days here. Mm-hmm. Is that there are little problems of living together. Mm-hmm. So yes, it's cool by the time of the neighbors can speak together, but by the time of they don't speak, they just pass. There's no life.
Mm-hmm. But here they do speak together.
Less and less, because nowadays it's been built for 20, 22 or 24 years, and at the beginning they were really enthusiastic. But now they saw the end of the cycle. People are getting old, so their mind change. It's really different, depend on the family. The family who sells his apartment, there are three children, and the parents decided not to talk about it with their children. They make the decisions, and that's done. The children haven't got anything to say about it. in my family, it's really different. We have really important discussion with my sisters to know what's going on here and what could we make. Next year, I will be alone. So that's why we reflecting of cutting the house in 2 parts, because it's really big for me and it's useless. But it's really complicated because this is a collectivity and you cannot lend it to one apartment in 2 because it's not legal, because it have to be an independent electric and water and an independent entry and etc. And it's not really simple. I really want to voyager un petit peu, mais je veux garder cet endroit parce que c'est très très important pour moi. I think an architect have to reflect on how do people lived in the buildings. So he has to reflect on what do the people need inside the building and what do they didn't need. A building is not an object. It's the form is the results of what's going inside the building. I think like people, buildings buildings are built from inside, not outside. If we ask me to build something for 20 families, I will think about something like this, because I think it's a good solution for people. But it really depends on who want to do this, and if the peoples are knowing already, or if it's peoples who don't know them. No? Because I think if you make this with your friends, with your close friends and close families friends, or if you are a group of 20 persons who knows already, you can make something really, really strong and really collective, much more collective than it's now. I think the context of this space is an invitation to know each other. But if the person are close-minded, it doesn't work.